Tonight on Republic City News. Someone has finally risen to defend our city from the Fire Nation. A new medical study on cactus juice. Cabbage vandalism, penguin sledding, Fire Nation Most Wanted list, and a look at the new Earth Rumble 6 contender. Stay tuned.
Katara, Aang, get in here quick!
What is it?
What is it? We're gonna be on TV!
Good evening, I'm Doc.
And I'm Miyuki. Here with your top story for the evening, it seems that someone has at last stood up to the Fire Nation. A mysterious trio of costumed teenagers prevented the execution of a small group of people earlier this week. Shu was able to interview eyewitness and journalist Keith Lovegood.
See?
What was the craziest thing? The firebenders have been after me ever since that last article that I'd written, and they had us surrounded. They're getting ready to blast us with this big ball of fire, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this gust of wind came out of the air, and I turned and looked, and there was this big, fluffy creature with an arrow on his head and horns and everything, and these three guys came out, and they fought off the firebenders.
How do they do that? No one's ever stood up to the Fire Nation before.
Well, there was this one guy with the stick. I think he was the leader, but every time he swung, the air would just move around him. I didn't think there were any airbenders left, but he was a real master. He took them all on.
I thought you said there were three.
Well, there was three, but the one guy with the makeup on his face kind of got his legs frozen into the ground. I'm pretty sure it was an accident, because the girl that got him got one of the firebenders too.
And did these heroes say anything to you?
Yeah, when the battle was over, right before they left, I stopped and asked them who they were. They turned and looked at me and said, "Team Avatar." And that's when I snapped the picture that was in the newspaper.
And here's the Fire Nation's Commander Zhao with more information on the mythological Avatar and what you should watch out for.
The Avatar is the only one who can bend all four elements, and he hasn't been seen since before the reign of Fire Lord Ozai. Based on all three eyewitness accounts, this group appears to have a female waterbender, and they're led by a male airbender. People are speculating that this airbender might actually be the lost Avatar. Well, even if he is not, these people are dangerous, and they pose a serious threat to the Fire Nation's efforts to spread our civilization and peace throughout this city. Those found to be helping them would be considered traitors. Remember, bending is strictly forbidden for those who are not citizens of the Fire Nation. Our prisons have plenty of room for those who are found in violation of that law.
Thank you for that information, Commander, and congratulations on that promotion.
The Wan Jitong Medical Journal has released a new study on the side effects of drinking cactus juice. It has long been an ingredient in many tropical drinks, but recent studies are proving it could be quite dangerous. Subjects were found to severely hallucinate and question things such as the friendliness of giant mushrooms. Manufacturers and distributors are preparing to pull it from the shelves.
There has been a recent outbreak of produce destruction. Throughout the city, cabbage carts are being destroyed by reckless teens. There doesn't seem to be any reason or pattern to the destruction, and little is being done to stop it. This particular merchant had this to say.
My cabbages!
Beifong Optical Technologies has developed new laser tools for use in eye restoration surgeries. The products are only being taken into the testing phase in the next few weeks, but hopes are running high that they will reach the public soon. If they work according to design, these lasers could restore the full sight of people blind from birth.
Unfortunately, thanks to some unruly earthbenders, a riot got out of control and Celine Forest was burned to the ground, and nearby homes were luckily untouched. but a large portion of the shrine to the forest guardian, Heibai, was destroyed. If anyone has information that could lead to the rest of the earthbenders, please contact your local captain.
The remains of the shrine should be avoided, as should any other spiritual places. The winter solstice is only a few days away, and the line between the physical world and the spirit world grows thinner and thinner. It is unknown if Heibai or any other spirits are angry, but they can present a very real danger to the people of Republic City.
There's a new winter pastime in the making. Penguin sledding! A group of local teens has discovered a fun use for the tuxedo-wearing creatures. Shu went on scene to see just how it works.
Bleeding hog monkeys, here we come.
Hey, this is great!
Watch this, Katara. Yeah!
Yip, yip!
Yeah! Come on, you can't catch me! Yeah! Woo! Ah! You didn't see that, did you? Woo!
Hey! I can't believe I let you talk me into this!
Ha, you can't keep up that speed forever, Aang. I'll catch up to you. Oh, come on. Give a girl a chance.
Yeah! This is more fun than a flying bison! Woo! Woo! Yes! Yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh! Oh, goodness! Ah! I'm in the lead! Woo! Yeah!
Is this it? Really? This is beneath me.
Move it! Woo! Woo! Oh, this is the best idea in the world. Yay!
I'm a failure in life!
One day, Avatar, I'll get you for this.
Oh!
Now, how exactly do you catch a penguin?
Well, it's an ancient and noble art.
Oh?
Yeah, all you need is a fish.
Isn't that the same guy, just with a different hat?
Well, I think this is just a major waste of time. It was slippery.
This is the young man who invented penguin sledding. Now, how did you come up with this?
Well, I've always loved riding animals, and I heard about penguin sledding a long time ago, so I always wanted to try it.
You've always liked riding animals?
Well, yeah, I have a flying bike.
Well, I guess they had to go. However, I've talked them into letting me try one of the penguins. That's my brother.
Hiring your relatives is so not cool.
The Fire Nation Fire Days Street Fair will shortly be arriving in the downtown area. Street performers, vendors, and magicians will be coming together to celebrate the power of firebending. Guests traditionally wear masks, so please make sure you get yours before the start of the festival.
Attendance at the Republic City Zoo has declined recently and now is an all-time low. However, recent rumors of a flying bison being sighted in the area, a creature thought to be extinct, has brought hope to the head zoologist. The zoo hopes to capture the animal and put it on display, which should draw the crowds back in.
In other animal news, the Earth King is throwing a birthday party for his pet bear.
Surely you mean platypus bear.
No.
Gopher bear? Armadillo bear? Skunk bear? Care bear?
It just says bear.
Weird.
Anyway, the Earth King is throwing a birthday party for his pet bear this Thursday. Citizens of the Upper Ring, make sure you have your invitation. No one will be admitted without an invitation.
A rash of thefts have recently plagued Fire Nation supply trains. There has not been any clear evidence to pinpoint the thieves, but rumor has it they call themselves the Freedom Fighters and have a habit of dropping down from trees to ambush their victims.
Patola Ultimate Frisbee is preparing to host their 4th annual Ultimate Frisbee tournament. Participants of all skill levels and ages are welcome. To enter as an individual or a team, email Jinju your registration form.
Tonight, the National Dance Team Championships were held at Azulon Arena. Republic City's own Kyoshi Dance Academy took home first place. Shu is live backstage with team captain Suki. Shu?
Thanks, Miyuki. Now, Suki, you've been the captain of the Kyoshi Academy's elite team for several years. You've been in the national competition 3 times, but this is your first time winning. How do you feel?
I still can't believe it. The judges, I thought I was dreaming when the judges said Kyoshi.
Now, that was a very unusual routine, but the judges obviously took to it. Now, the Golden Fans seem to be the Kyoshi Academy's signature. What led you guys to incorporate this in the first place?
Didn't he just change hats?
Trying to watch.
But you're not on now.
He just thinks she's hot.
I thought he only did that when he saw Aang.
Okay, then. Suki, the fans?
Well, they're surprisingly useful. I had my set with me one day in class, and it just came to me. They're like using an extension of your arm.
Well, congratulations again, Suki. Back to you in the studio, Miyuki.
You and your brother look so alike. Are you guys twins? Oh! And congratulations to the Kyoshi Dance Academy on their first national win.
The Ember Island players are launching their 10th production of Love Amongst the Dragons this summer.
Butchering, you mean?
It's a wonderful play that I myself have starred in 3 times. Miyuki has never gotten past the audition stage, as she didn't meet the high acting standards for the Ember Island players. Love Amongst the Dragons is the tragic story of an unrequited love triangle and the struggle to make everything right. It premieres this June, although I'm sure it wouldn't be as good without me. Now here's Bushi with the weather. Good evening, Bushi here, watching the skies for you with your weather forecast.
See?
Pretty cold temperatures out there tonight. 13 in the Southern Water Tribe, 28 in Umashu, 29 in Makapu, 26 in Selen, and in Shanghai, 33, 31 in Ba Sing Se, 15 in the Northern Water Tribe, and 31 at the Fire Nation capital. And the boiling rock, as always, is 214 degrees. There's a storm moving in from the east, snow and ice mixed together. This will hit sometime around midnight and will likely see accumulation of up to 2-3 inches in the outer parts of the city. Now let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Tomorrow, we're looking at snow with a high of 34 and a low of 13. Then we've got a warming trend, slightly warmer Wednesday with a partial sun and a high of 40. Thursday will get as high as 46 and Friday reaching temperatures of 51. Sunny and breezy for Saturday at 55 degrees. And that's the forecast.
Where'd you go? Now let's take a look at the Fire Nation's most wanted.
Zhang Zhang, aka the Deserter. The former Fire Nation admiral is a frail-appearing man, 60 years old with white hair. Be advised, he is actually a master firebender. Approach with extreme caution. Shay, a former Fire Nation captain, now a traitor, deserter, and coward. Approximately 30 years old, he is skilled with explosives and thought to be mentally unstable. Thought to be the leader of the Freedom Fighters, this sketch is based on witness descriptions. He is about 6 feet tall and is known to favor using his tiger head hook swords to climb trees. The leader of Team Avatar's name is unknown, but he is believed to be a 16-year-old boy and an airbending master. He carries a staff with him at all times. He could be the missing Avatar. Any information that leads to his capture will be rewarded. A member of Team Avatar, this boy is thought to be 18 and uses both a club and boomerang. He fights with war paint to hide his face. The final member of Team Avatar is a 17-year-old girl that appears to be a waterbender. Her skills seem very unrefined, but that does not make her any less dangerous. Again, any information that leads to the capture of these fugitives will be rewarded.
All hail Fire Lord Ozai.
And now for sports.
Good evening. I am Kuzan, here with your sports update. The Gaolin Earth Soccer Tournament concluded last night with the Canyon Crawlers defeating the Komodo Rhinos 3-2 to take home the prize. Canyon Crawlers team captain Genora scored the last of the three, securing his team's victory. The Canyon Crawlers' other 2 goals were scored by Hiroshi and Mako. They had a total of 23 shots on goal. Asami scored both of the Komodo Rhinos' goals, and they totaled 19 shots on goal. Unfortunately, both teams were arrested after the awards ceremony for their use of earthbending. Wei Jin cost the Zhang the redemption games today. Jin Wei of the Ganjin fumbled the sacred orb ball and lost it, allowing Wei Jin to pick it up. Sadly, when he turned to go the other way, he ran out of bounds. The Panda officials placed him in the penalty box for 2 minutes, allowing Jin Wei to score the winning goal in the Western Gate. The Kuai ball games are quickly drawing to a close. Princess Azula's team, Ozai's Angels, has made it into the semifinals, along with the saber-toothed moose lions, dragon hawks, and porcupines. I know we're all excited to see our princess lead her team to victory. Earth Rumble 6 continues. The Fire Nation is yet to put an end to the earthbending tournament, and the location remains a secret, but Shu was able to check out the scene.
Welcome to Earth Rumble 6! The rules are simple. Knock the other guy out of the ring, and you win!
Maybe thinking, but you ain't bad. The Boulder's gonna win this by a landslide.
Fought his way through the greatest earthbenders in the world. But can he beat the undefeated champion?
Oh, yeah! The Boulder is going all the way to the top!
Shu interviewed him after his fight with the hippo.
So, Mr. Boulder, you've defeated some of the greatest earthbenders in the world. How do you feel?
It's the Boulder, and the Boulder feels great.
That fight with the hippo was close. She nearly knocked you out of the ring.
Never. The Boulder knew what he was doing the entire time. The Boulder will never be beaten.
Do you think you can beat the never-been-defeated champion?
What is he talking about? Of course he can. He's the Boulder. Of course the Boulder can. The Boulder's gonna bury him in a landslide. There's no question.
Well, good luck, Mr. Boulder.
It's the Boulder.
And that's all for sports. Back to you, Doc.
Well, the Boulder certainly is confident, but my money's on the reigning champion. Shu and I have a bet, and when I win, he has to buy me a 2-headed fish.
He made a bet with himself?
He bet a 2-headed fish?
You get more for your money that way.
And now here's Aunt Wu with celebrity gossip and fortunes for the week.
Oh, come on. Fortune telling is nonsense.
Rumor has it Princess Azula of the Fire Nation was spotted kissing the son of a Fire Navy admiral at a party mere hours before his house was destroyed. Prince Zuko's girlfriend May was also spotted there, but with a teen named Ranjan. No word yet on if the young couple is finished. Chong and Lily of the Singing Nomads were seen dining at the Jasmine Dragon last night and signed autographs for several fans. Chong even did a quick rendition of Traveling Girl before being asked to leave. Poppy Beifong visited the Fancy Lady Day Spa Friday morning before the press conference for some sprucing up to announce Beifong Optical Technology's new lasers. And General Shainu of the Fire Nation was spotted at the Misty Spring Oasis, ranting about having his archer stolen over a few drinks. This week's fortune? Follow your heart, and you'll be with the one you love.
Follow your heart. Well, Prince Zuko, if May was stupid enough to dump you, you can come cry on my shoulder anytime. Well, that's all we have time for tonight.
Wait, there's one last-minute bulletin. There are reports that the tall, blue-skinned Na'vi people have been trying to impersonate airbenders. I repeat, the Na'vi are impersonating airbenders. If any are seen, do not engage. Contact the Fire Nation Army, as they should be detained or killed on sight.
Now, that's all we have. I'm Miyuki.
I'm Doc. And I'm Bushi. Thanks for watching.
Hey, wait a minute.
I told you it was the same guy.
Never. The boulder knew what he was doing the entire time. The boulder...
She.
Seen me trying to say
Penguin
go penguin sledding with me. They can't. Still can't.
And rolling.
Surely you mean platypus bear.
No.
Gopher bear? Armadillo bear? Surely you mean platypus bear.
No.
Gopher bear? Armadillo bear?
Please rise for the Fire Nation National Anthem.
Well, I've always loved riding animals. And, oh, okay.
Well, I guess they had to go. However,
Oops.
Recording. Rolling.
I gotta come in rocking the ring though.
pretty cold temperatures out there tonight. 13 in the Southern Water Tribe, 28 in Omashu, 29 in Makapu, 26 in Selen, 33 in Shanghai, and 31 in Ba Sing Se. 15 in the Northern Water Tribe. Where am I going? I don't know. What's...
Didn't he just change hats?
We're trying to watch.
He
But
just...
you're-
Oh.
Figured that out. They're moving. Oh my gosh, they're moving.
Okay, how does the framing look on all of you guys?
Marker.
Don't leave any room.
Here we come.
Marker.
Kitty cat!
Stop.
The
Stop.
cat
Okay.
is going to blow up.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Isn't that they? Oh, okay, hold on.
Surely you mean platypus bear,
No.
gopher bear, armadillo bear?
You said armadillo again.
I know. Can we please get rid of that line because I'm not going to be able to say it.
Okay, Chelsea, let's all say it together. Everyone.
Armadillo. Armadillo.
1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Armadillo bear.
I know, but when
Armadillo.
I'm reading
Armadillo.
it-
Armadillo.
Can we just
Armadillo.
get rid of the
Armadillo.
R?
Armadillo. Armadillo. Armadillo.
Alright, marker.
A former Fire Nation captain, now a traitor, descender, and coward.
What is it?
We're gonna be on TV.
Alright.
The leader of the Freedom Fighters. This sketch is based on witness's description. He is about 6 feet tall and is known to favor using his tiger head hook swords to climb trees. Tonight, the National Dance Team Championships were held at Oh man.
Not at Amazon. The Ember Island players are launching their 10th production of Love Amongst the Dragons this summer.
Butchering you mean. Is that the name?
At the camera.
No, okay, you guys have to wait until I'm officially tough, and then you can record all my funny and humorous improv.
Will you be tough next week?
Okay, then hold your breath.
We don't want to wait till next week.
Tonight, the National Dance Team Championships were held at the Azulon Arena. Republic City's own Kiyoshi Dance Academy took home first place. That zoo needs to go to shoe.
Outtake, blooper.